Hello everyone, this is Man. Welcome back to my channel. This is on the second review. We're going to do a review on a Bandai figure that I did get from Walmart. But these Bandai figures that I pick up, these are more of the lower end price range. I'm not going to say they're bad figures, but they're on the lower end because you can buy these figures right here for like 10 and change. Some of the um, uh, uh, figures like this, like Naruto and all that stuff, Bandai do make, they can go a little bit more expensive. Now, memory serves me correctly, I think Bandai do something with SA Figure Arts. I'm not sure. I have to look that up and make sure I'm right. I think that's all in the same name. So, it pretty much is the basic figure line, and I feel to me, I like watching the show. I like watching Naruto. Naruto. I like watching it, and I really wanted to get to some of the three main characters for me, and I finally got this one out of Walmart for like 10 and change. That's how I'm gonna get it. They do have another line. Figures they're more like in the $20 price range, unless you're lucky to get them on when they mark down. It's gonna fill my need. It doesn't come with any accessories. Just see what you get, what you got. The packaging is a little bit more cheaper. The box art is a little bit more cheaper. It's pretty much come off the cart anyway. Or lucky I'm not on Carter, I would be probably wouldn't want it. But at this channel, I open as much stuff I can to show y'all guys. I'm going to, like always, pause, come back. I try not to show too much equipment. It's not going to be too much noise. I can rip it off the box sometime. But I want to pause, come away, and set it up so we can do a review on pretty much, I know I'm not going to say his name correctly. Sasuke? I think I'm saying that wrong. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. But as you notice, he doesn't come in interchangeable hands. If you ever watch the episodes, you know the things he do, the reason why he has all the other type of hands. We're going to see what this figure is all about, so I'll be right back. So don't go nowhere. If you do, please come back, watch the second part, and we're going to see what this Bandai this Bandai figure from the TV show Naruto is all about. Be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I got everything out of the packaging. I got them on the turntable right here. I don't really use the turntable that much. The reason why I don't use it that much is because I broke the plastic piece. So I flipped it upside down, and I rigged it up so I can get it to spin around. I'm going to have to get a new one. But I forgot to show you one thing. I hope the figure doesn't fall over. I forgot to show you the back. And that's how the figure looks on the back. All of it right there. And everything. I messed with the figure a little bit. Do I like it? The articulation, and I'll take it off the stand. I'll show you what I'm talking about. The articulation is funky in some spots, but how I feel is it gonna feel in my main characters or my shelf. Yes, it will. So I'm not gonna complain. At least it's filling in my void. But some people who want their figures to do more probably wouldn't really buy this line, but for me, it's filling my void, and I got my characters on the shelf like I want. And I'm a vanilla poser anyway, so I'm not going to really do all that crazy posing. And to me, right here is crazy enough. And I tried to do what's on the box art, and I did it. So I like it. We're gonna get it off the shelf, and off the stand, and I'm gonna tell you what I feel about it and why I don't feel about it. And it didn't fall over this time. I have to praise. Now, you can see that. I'm gonna move this out the way so we can get all the room we can get. Now the head, you can move it and rotate it like you want, but when you come down, to pose it on a down, it's gonna pop off fairly easy. Let me show you what I mean about that. Like, see how I come down? You think you're gonna get a good range of motion, but if you come too far, it pops off. The reason why it pops off, I'm gonna keep your head up, because see how it's cut on this angle? I don't know if you can see that right there. You see how it's cut low on that angle? The peg is not going down like a normal peg goes down like this, it's coming out on an angle. So when you try to pose it, it will go down. But if you try to think, oh, you think you're gonna get that extra range of motion, you're not gonna get it. It's gonna pop off. But if you're gonna get your left and your right, you can get it. You can get your left and right, but if you go too far to your left or your right, it's gonna pop off. And then this collar piece right here is a solid collar piece right there. So it's going to also range it where it's going to come off. Now the hair is not that bad. It's not going to hurt you. It does look spiky, but it's not going to really hurt you. Now the shoulders, and I'm still going to the articulation as I go into it. Now the shoulders, they do have a good range of motion. They give you that thing of do have a butterfly joint, but I don't like this big round gapping right there. You see how that ugly, I don't know if you can see, let me see if I can give you some extra light. You see how that big, I can't see it. Right there, you can see how they had that big gigantic gapping. You know, it gets the range of motion of the butterfly joint, but when you get it, it's just like, if you're going to do pictures and stuff like that, it's going to make it look so awkward in pictures. But I can, like I said, I can deal with it. So because it's going to go down like that, like a drop down hip, and it's going to go up, and you can bring it forward, and you can bring it backwards. It has a lot of expression in that, though. I give you that. You have a rotation up a shoulder right here. You do have a bend at the elbow, but you notice a lot of people trying to get away from the pins, and it's like they just, well, to me, like they just made this piece, put a pin there, hinged it, made this piece all the way down to here, and then you got to the hand. Even if you wanted to customize and try to pull the hands out, you can't, because they do have like a pin right there, so you have to pop that out. You see how that pin is right there? You can get a range of motion with the hand. It can go up and down and rotate all the way around, but he's always going to have that fist movement. Now the chest does go left and right, and you can get forward. See how that even pops off so easily. You can get it go forward and backwards, but when you go too far back, it's going to pop off. Go too far forward, it's not going to get that much range of motion forward. But then you try to go with a waist rotation, you can get it. It's there. This piece is like a floating piece. Not really. This piece it does rotate. You can get the legs to go that far out. You can get the bandana split. You get a thigh rotation. It's on this upper part right here, upper joint right there. You can get about 90-degree bend on the leg. This is pinless, but then this piece right here does rotate. The foot does rotate, and it do have a pin right there in the foot. Like this is made this piece, molded, and then drill the hole in there, put a pin there. You can get the foot to go that far back. That's really good. And the forward is even good. And you can get it to go all the way around to like his foot broken. And no pin holes at the bottom. Can I recommend this figure? If you're like me, you're just trying to fill in that void, you'd be happy with it. I'm going to be happy with it. If you're a person who very particular is how their figures look, how you understand posing and all that stuff, you're not going to be happy with it. You're going to probably want to go get a much upper line from Bandal, or maybe a different company altogether. I don't know what else company make them. I think Figma make them. I'm not sure. Just make sure you get a real one. Don't get the bootleg. But all around, like I said, to me, it's going to fill my void. It's going to go online with the rest of my figures, and I will show you. I'm going to pause away one more time, and I'm going to grab the other two figures that's on the shelf, and I'm going to put them all together and show how the pair and height pair. So, and I think that's one of the things I'm going to try to incorporate more into as the time goes by. So I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. I'll grab out the figures. I should have already had them over here. Unprofessional as me, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I have the three main characters right here. Now, if you notice, she is still for the Bandal line. She does come out a little taller, and Naruto also comes out a little much more taller because they're from the other line of Bandai, and I don't know why they made these figures taller, but if you get the basic line that I bought this out of Walmart, that's pretty much, it's not, I can deal with that in scaling. It's not too bad to me personally. I do have him standing very wonky. Straight up his legs just a little bit. I did have him standing about just a little wonky, but it's not bad. I can deal with it. Like I said, I was just probably, most time if you ever watch the episodes, most time he always be in the back and had them fighting, training, and stuff like that until unless they really need him. But all around, like I said, if you just want to fill in the void and you don't really care, you can get it. If you really don't, it's probably not big for you. You might want to get the upper class, add a little bit more into your figures, get a bit more. This would be a pass. But to me, like I said, I was just going to put it on the shelf, and I'm going to be happy with it. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing. Be safe out there. Enjoy your collection. And I'll talk to y'all guys later. Next time review the Highway Man, where it may be on, or just want to shoot the breeze with y'all guys. Thank you.